So he writes them this letter and he says, "Dear church in Corinth, knock it off." They were doing some stuff they weren't supposed to do. And he's like, knock it off. Stop this. You're doing some bad stuff. Stop it. And then in between the letters, so he wrote the first letter. They get that letter. They're very upset. And then in between the letters, Paul bumps into someone who had visited that church. It was a friend of his named Titus. And he hangs out with Titus, and Titus is like, "Dude, they read your letter. It convicted them. It made them feel really bad." And so Paul sends them another letter. We call it 2 Corinthians, right? He sends them a second letter. And in 2 Corinthians chapter 7, you don't have to turn to it. I'll just read it to you. It says in verse 8, "Even if I caused you to sorrow by my letter, I do not regret it. Though I did regret it, I see that my letter hurt you, but only for a little while. Yet now I am happy, not because you were made sorry, but because your sorrow led you to repentance." Can you hear his pastoral heart in that? He's like, okay, I feel bad that my letter hurt you, but I don't regret it. I'm happy, not because you were sad, but because your sorrow led you to repentance. Rock bottom is a gift.